All right, ladies and gentle people. Abyss hasn't started streaming on the OCE account yet, so I'll, I'll put I'll put this in at the intro. But welcome to F2 Saturday Night Formula Formula OCE F2 Saturday. We're here for round number 13 at the Hungarian Grand Prix, and as you can see, not many drivers here tonight, which is a shame. Korg's second in the championship, only 2 points behind Dutchy, who's not here tonight. He had some other commitments, so hopefully we'll see a growth in numbers next week. And I'm joined in the commentary box by none other than. Uh, all right, just rambling on. All right, Abyss is. Oh, let me include my audio. No, not yet.
Come on. Off it.
Abyss is with me here tonight as well. And looks like we have a dry qualifying session.
Alright, we're in. Jesus. No, we're not. It's not streaming. Oh my.
Oh dear. So we'll be using this little portion from my end.
Okay. Have we started now? Are we working? Ah, there we go.
I better
There
include
we
my
go.
audio.
Far out.
Alright, so this is where I can just put in OCE stream
Yeah.
for the YouTube video. But I'm here with Abyss. Welcome, Abyss, to Hungary.
Yes, after the catastrophe that was the last 15 minutes, we are underway. Honestly, about 15 minutes ago, I didn't think we were going to have enough drivers. But we're here, we've got 12, and we've got just about enough to make qualifying somewhat eventful. It would help if these boys decided they wanted to come out. We've got one car coming out, and we've already got a lever. Oh, that's a great start.
I will invite him back. Don't worry. Where are you, Ross? Where are you? Oh. He's appearing
Oh,
offline.
rain in the feature race says broken.
Yes, I did see that. I wasn't going to say anything because we're going to try and surprise everybody, but...
My phone has 1%, so I won't be able to read the chat. But let's watch some cars down the track. Sydney Swan has had a spin on the outlap, which is funny, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. I need to get my audio settings because it's very, very low, apparently. Okay, I need to... Alright, this is going to be technical difficulties on my end.
Okay. Alright. We have sound.
That's a little bit better. I can actually hear the cars. I did invite Ross back into the lobby. So hopefully he'll be coming back very, very shortly. Suppose we do the standings for you lovely people. Let me just bring it up. So the standings after round 12 are as follows. Dutchy is first place on 244 points. VO4 Korg is in second on 242 points. So after a couple of bad races from Dutchy, Korg has clawed his way back in the championship. So we do have a championship fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Oxygen Thief is in P3 on 214. So the Univertosi fellows are not racing here tonight, so MP with just Korg can claw back some points.
Oh, Korg's going to take the lead of the championship.
Goats for Life is in 4th on 189. Meek is in 5th on 155. Chunky Snags is 6th on 130. Little T is in 7th on 121. Paddy Crow's in 8th on 96. Green Goats 420 is in 9th on 93. And Roscoe Arm is in 10th on 74 points. Univertosi is leading the constructors on 463 points. MP Motorsports in P2 on 401 points. So MP won't take the lead, but they can claw back some decent points over Univertosi. High Tech is in P3 on 260. ART is in 4th on 245. And Damned is in 5th on 146 points. So there we go. Those are the standings. I'll put the standings at the end of the video as per. Who's it? Notorious will be the first one to set a lap time. He's on the mediums, which is very, very interesting. As there is a loud banging noise. As Notorious, lots of numbers, goes to the top with a 130.134.
This one's invalidated.
What lap time would he have done? Nothing, because it doesn't show. Storm Hutto is about to start his lap time.
Little T, quick. Double sector 2 here at the moment, coming through the final sector into one of two hairpins that basically makes up all of the third sector. Yeah, it looked pretty good through there. Obviously not as fully committed as he may be in about 20 minutes time. But yeah, not too bad through the final corner. DRS wide open and across the line. He's going to go provisional pole for the time being with a 127.9. Closely followed by Jay Nickel behind him, who did not set a lap as he was invalidated. Fanatical's invalidated too.
Interesting. Fanatical has invalidated his lap time as well. I think the Taurus is just going to come into the pit lane.
I don't know who's next to set a lap. I think Storm.
Yeah, I think it's Storm Hutto. Should also mention, our FormulaOCE Twitch account has been affiliated. So if you want to help support the league, the channel, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button as well. Everything, any help really, really helps and be very much appreciated as well. The Storm Hutto coming through.
Looked really good through there.
Final sector, coming around the second last corner. Don't spin it, they hit the curb too much. This is where you don't want to hit any curb. Get on the power very early. Opens up DRS. And it is a 129.6. Puts him up P2.
Jay Nickel.
Notorious.
Not a great final corner for Jay Nickel to go P4, the slowest of everyone for the time being.
Fanaticals on a lap time.
Close that fucking door. So, F1 Fanatical coming through the final couple of corners now. Looks fairly confident, but probably taking it a little bit easier on those mediums, just getting a feel for the car and the track early on in this portion of qualifying, which has still got 20 minutes to go. Fanatical will do a 29.021 and put himself 1.1. Oh no, sorry. About 1.1 behind Little T. Next up across the line, it's gonna be.
It's not gonna be Sydney because he's had a mare. He was on the grass.
I think Notorious? No, he's in the lane too. What about the pink car? Storm Hutto's invalidated, so this lap won't count anyway. So next to do a lap won't be Jay Nickel. He's 11.5 seconds down. Gets us looking back at Fanatical. He's 2.5 seconds down. We're not going to have a car actually doing a lap here.
No, only Rapid Noodles is on an out lap at the moment. Let me see if
Storm
just
Hutto,
Roscoe.
I think.
Nah, it's Rapid.
Alright, following Storm Hutto here through the first sector, coming up to the first sector split. What does it look like? It looks like a 30.76 and a half, or nearly 7/10 up This looks to be a good lap for him if he can hold it together. Don't want to get anywhere near that curb, as it basically will spin you out automatically with the... I don't know why it does it, but it does it. Storm Hunter probably could have carried a little bit more speed through the chicane there, but not too bad. Just looking a bit unconfident or uncommitted through the fast left rights here at the moment in the middle sector. What's the sector split? It's going to be a 103.7. He's 5/10 up, but not purple this time around. Let's see how committed he is through the third sector. Those tyres may be dying off as well as the fuel. Here he's got the flashing red light, and he's run really deep through the second last corner, and he's going to bring it right into the lane. Looked like it was going to be a good lap, but slowly fell to pieces as we got towards the latter stages.
Abyss, I've just been asked, you might want to turn down the game sound. Apparently, no one can hear us.
Okay. Really? Because I can barely hear
Remember Noodle has done a 31 dead in the first sector, coming through the middle chicane, through these left-right sequences in the middle sector. He's on the medium, so there might be some rain towards the end, so you might want to start on the mediums. Just go to the rain period. Goes purple middle sector, but we can't read too much into that because this game's just 10 out of 10. Rabbit Noodles coming around the final corner. We'll open up DRS now, and it is a 129.1 and goes P3. Does Rapid Noodles 67. What a gamer tag. As Cordia 22 has a bit of a half spin about to start his lap time, so he'll be on the back foot. Reptile's going to do a lap time, set a lap. He's gone purple middle sector. Might be a sneaky. As Reptile is decently quick.
I wonder if these blokes know you don't start as high as you qualify on.
Who knows? But Reptiles opens up DRS. It is a 29.117, and that's up into P3.
He has done not a single lap of practice in the F2 cars around this track, and has really just taken someone, like one of the boys' setups, and is running with it. So that's a good lap for him to start off.
Rapid Noodles nearly 4/10 up on his personal best. We could see this man into the 28s here. Oh, a little bit of a back end loss. He might lose about a tenth and a half there, but across the line,
oh no, sorry.
It's a 28.7 and goes up to the P4. So he must have called back a little bit of time. As Cordia has invalidated. Let's have a look at what lap time he would have done. It would have been a 30.0 P6.
Broken Reptile purple to the second sector at the moment, coming through the final two corners and the hairpins, trying to keep it close to the curb without actually touching it there before throwing it back to the left, before throwing it in. And being careful under throttle here, very easy to lose the rear end. DRS open and across the line. It's going to be a 28.0.9093. So a really good lap for him there on a lap old tyres as well.
And good news for the VSR fans, as Roscoe is back into the lobby, and City Swan goes up to the P7 with a 30.167.
Broken off the track. Korg out on track now, your provisional championship leader, we'd say, unless something goes horribly wrong in the next hour and a bit. Rapid Noodle looks good here.
City Swan's having a bit of a mare at the moment. He was around again.
Rapid Noodle up to P3, improves by 3/10. That's a good lap from him.
Kodia's going to set a lap time. And the final corner gets on the power smoothly. Opens up DRS. Kodia 22 goes up into P5. 29.289. Very, very nice lap. Let's ride on board with the F1 Korg. Purple first sector. Could be a sneaky.
I'm looking at Stormhatter here. He's on a very quick lap. He's about 6 or 7 tenths up on his lap here. What is it? It's 8 tenths now through the second sector. He's gone purple to the second sector. What if can Stormhatter keep this car facing forwards through the last couple of corners and maybe gain some more time? It's not a great second last corner. A lot of understeer generated through there. It's going to cost him a couple of tenths all the way up to the next braking zone, but a much better final corner now on the power. DRS open, and he's coming up to the line. It's going to be a 29.3, only improves by 3 tenths. So yeah, lost a lot of time there in the final sector.
Korg around the final corner opens up DRS, and it's a 28.8 up into P4.
Jay Nicola, tenths down on his time at the moment, coming up to the second sector split. What does it look like? Still 10.5, this please. Okay. Still a 10.5 down on this one. He's going to have a good third sector. Looks like he's still pushing on with it at the moment. He's had the same problem everyone's having at the moment. Running too deep into the second last corner. That's going to cost him more time. And a good final corner, as most people are finding, but he's already lost that time at the second last corner. It's only going to be 1 minute 30.5. He does improve by 3 tenths, so done a good job there. We've got a problem for Little T. Or not. I don't know what that was about.
F1 Fanatical coming around this long hairpin. Very, very tight. Ooh. Had to make a correction and he'll be coming in. Roscoe is out there.
Stormhatter won't improve. Nor will Korg.
Alright, I'm on board with Ryasa Roscoe, who's had a bit of a squirm coming out of turn 1, and that's not what you want to see here, ladies and gentlemen. You want to keep the car in a straight line, make no corrections at all. And Roscoe runs a little bit wide there. Was that invalidation? No, it's not. He's purple first sector, but can't read much into that, as Roscoe does many F2 leagues, especially on the PlayStation side. So he knows his way. He knows his way around these cars.
He's invalidated.
Yeah, I know different platforms have different handling aspects, but I sneaky could have an advantage for young Mr. Roscoe Arm. And I'm probably going to say it now. I'm predicting this man will be my pole sitter here tonight.
I would like to draw your attention to, though, that Broken Reptile, I believe. Oh, hold on, let me confirm this. Yeah, Broken Reptile, Rapid Noodles, Korg, Fanatical, and Kodia all only set their laps on the mediums, while Little T is the only one in the top 6 to have set. Oh, sorry, top 5 now as Stormhatter goes P5, 6. But top 5 to set a lap on the softs, so a lot of pace still in the second, third, fourth, and fifth.
I know. I've got the tyres up with their best time, and I still think Roscoe could. I still think he's my man for pole position, and I'll probably just put the commentator's curse on him again. But we shall see. We still got just over 11 minutes remaining in this qualifying session. We'll get a business predictions later on towards the end, and your guys as well. But I thought I'd give mine out early. I've gone early here, lads.
Oh, Roscoe.
It's pop. Jay Nickel is starting his new lap.
Focus on VSR. Roscoe Arm coming through the final couple of corners now. It looks to be a pretty hooked up lap. Struggling through the second last corner though, but he's keeping it pretty well hooked up. A little bit wide on entry to the final corner, but good exit speed. It's going to be a 29.526 for Roscoe and puts himself P8 for the time being.
Sydney Swan 7/10 down. He's 2.5 seconds down on that time. So yeah, I think he might have just got held up there just a tad.
In the wall. Not sure what's happening here. He looks to be struggling. Mechanical failure? Question mark. I'm seeing that his throttle's the full way down, but he's not going anywhere. Oh wait, that's petrol. Never mind, my bad. My apologies.
Well, at least he's off the track for now.
Oh, Jay Nickel, are you coming in the pits? No, you're not. Thanks. Oh, he is. Jeez, that was a late call. Roscoe, 3/10 up. Your call here for the final sector.
Oh, let me get on board with Roscoe. Oh, a bit squirmy. Roscoe coming around this long left-hander, which takes an age. Coming towards the final corner. Takes it in third gear, gets on the power early. Shifts up to fourth gear, opens up DRS. P3 with a 28.1.
Very good lap.
He's still behind Reptile. Under half a tenth, I should say. And I'm surely that's invalidation. No. Alright.
My man's out on the track for pole.
Korg.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
He's got the softs on.
Snags isn't out there. He's just changed his tyre to medium, so he's probably thinking, oh, I can get a top 10 start here. Sydney Swan has retired. He's retired at turn 1. I think he's crashed.
Just watch on board with Little T here. No, oh no, he's retired on track. Oh no.
Ooh, the controversy once again.
Tell you what, I'm down for a calmer race after the absolute scenes that happened in Britain. That was ridiculous. I'm almost down for a bit more of a calm race, but with the F2s, you never really know.
Well, the last race I commentated was Fred's Little T's gone off on an excursion to Panama, and he luckily he didn't get any front wing damage. Jeez Louise, Little T. Probably waited in the garage a little bit too long. Get some practice laps in.
Korg doing on a lap at the moment.
Snags is finally out there, so Korg out there. The lap goes purple first sector, which is probably correct. Coming towards turn 4. Don't want to hit that curb. Coming towards this middle chicane. Oh, a little bit deep there, but he holds it through. Now coming towards these middle sector corners. You can lose time, you can gain time, and you can fly into the fence. There's no between 7/10 up, nearly 8/10 of a second up is Korg. This will be in the 27s, but how deep into the 27s will he be? Coming towards the final corner as Snags, he's coming back into the pit lane once again. Shifts up the fourth gear, opens up DRS. It is a 1 minute 27.8, nearly a full second up. And he's on provisional pole position here, ladies and gentlemen. As Jay Nickel 2002 is about to start his lap time. Notorious is out there as well. Little T goes Oh, he invalidated. He was a 10th up as well. Ooh, we could be on for a show here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for pole position. Under 6 minutes remaining. Anything can happen. So Jay Nichols, the only one out there on the mediums. Am I reading that?
He's
Yes,
4/10 up. Through the first sector, through the sweeping right-hander. He's done well there. Now into the chicane. How much does he attack the curbs? Not much on entry, and absolutely nothing on exit on the second part, and then not much on the exit, but taking a lot of curb there through the first S, a lot of understeer through the second part of the S's. Now the flat-out part. Quick jump on the brakes and downshift before you slam the car back in the throttle, as he has not invalidated there. I don't know how. He's only up marginally here. He's going to need a good third sector, though, to move himself up. He's 4/10 behind the next closest car, which is Sydney Swan. Jay Nichol, a lot of understeer in the second last corner. He's not going to be happy with that. Now coming through the final corner, how does it look? Looks very slow, I'm not going to lie. DRS open and across the line. It's not going to be a good lap. He's 6/10 down on his. You won't be happy with that.
Nah, he'll be spitting chips if I was Jay Nichol. I suppose he doesn't come in for softs. He's probably just doing some practice laps, which is not a bad idea, considering you don't start on the tyres that you qualify on. But yeah, I would fully expect him to come into the pit lane and put on and whack on a set of soft tyres. Jesus Christ, who was that? Oh, it's Kodia. Just letting snags through, which is strange.
I think more importantly, Little Teaser 10th up, coming through the final corner. What is it going to be? It looks good through the final corner. DRS open up to the line. It's going to be a 27 mid. Oh, he's only just. Oh, look at that. Just under half a hundredth of a second. This is exactly what we love to see here. Big battle.
Corg's up.
Lead. He is.
Corg's up. He's
I think he just got blocked.
Half a tenth up. Goes a little bit wide, but he gets a better exit. Opens up
he got blocked
DRS.
at the final corner by, I'm not sure who it is, Notorious.
Yeah,
Who actually was on the line.
Could be interesting. Could be interesting.
Jay Nichols
So
up
we've got
again.
3 minutes remaining. I've gone for Roscoe. Abyss has gone for Korg. Let us know in the chat who's your man for pole position here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We could be on for a fantastic 2 and a bit minutes of qualifying lap as Korg is a 10th and a half up. What's Little T in the sec? There's 2 tenths.
Noodles.
2 tenths up is Little T. I'm sure Abyss is on Korg. We want to see what his middle sector time will be as Little T is coming around the final corner. Oh, big lockup. Little T opens up DRS. It's a 27.6 and Korg is 2 tenths up as well.
Oh, this is going to be close.
Oh, this is going to be so close. We got 2 minutes left, and this will be Korg's final lap because he's out of fuel. The fuel light is on.
No! He's out of fuel!
He's out of fuel! Oh no! Oh dear, Notorious goes up to P8.
Oh, my bad. Can't read.
Fanatical's about to start his lap time. 1.5 minutes remaining here, ladies and gentlemen. Snags coming around the final corner.
It's not
opens
that
up
great.
DRS. And it's a 28.1. Goes up to P6. He's still got enough time, but will he have enough fuel? Rapid Noodle and Jay Nichol is right behind him. So Rapid Noodle, he stays P3.
Jay Nichol stays P12.
but he's on the final lap. Cordia moves up to the P7 at 28.5.
T's done.
Yep, the little T's done. Storm Hutto still is not gonna come back out.
Broken Reptile's invalidated, but I think he's going to be able to come back around just in time to catch the flag. He will, barely, but he won't be happy with that.
Fanatical! Just dipped the tyre on. Ooh, and I think the Taurus is out of fuel as well. No, he's just gone very, very slowly.
Yeah.
Snags.
Will be the next set of lap, I think. Oh, but he's invalidated too.
He's invalidated as well. It's all coming out here, ladies and
Rapid
gentlemen.
Noodle, 4 tenths up.
4th. And that's it. That's it. Qualifying's done. Little T's on provisional pole.
Rapid Noodle to still pole here.
His Snags is retired.
Holds it.
Opens up
to the
DRS.
line! Oh, he's done it!
He's Rapid Noodle's provisional pole. Roscoe.
Roscoe, what's he gonna do?
3.
Oh, he's got 2!
He's 3.
He's got it!
He's... the times are coming in, Korg. And that's it.
No, Broken Reptile.
Oh, Reptile! Reptile's invalidated.
Oh, he's done. That's it. Quali over.
He was a Roscoe. What did I say? I predicted Roscoe get pole position here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And he nabs it at the death.
I tell you what, I
this-
did not pick Rapid Noodle being up there in P2. What an effort from him.
Oh, Reptile.
He's driving the wall, did he?
Oh, wowzers. As Korg is officially retired. Wowzers. What an interesting qualifying session that was.
Jeez.
Abyss, run us down our grid for tonight's race.
Alright, so a half-tenth pole position for Roscoe. He's going to take the first points here in Budapest over Rapid Noodle 67. I'm yet to see this guy race, but from his quality pace, looks very, very quick up in P2. Little T, P3, another 10th off Rapid Noodle. Korg, P2 only a few points off P1 in the championship, then Broken Reptile his first time in the F2s. Lucky Snags, Kodia, Fanatical, Storm Hutto, Notorious, and Sydney Swan and Jay Nicker will be your 2 starting outside the top 10 here in Hungary.
Reptile has raced in F2.
Has he? Oh,
yeah, he raced in France that I know. And that was a controversial race. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is wet.
Oh, it's very wet. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to go get something to eat before we start the race.
Alright, so while Abyss hangs about and goes get some food, we'll just have a little chat, you and I, you know. We'll have a little chat. Let us know who's your race winner, surprise podium. There will be podium interviews after the sprint race, you know. Let us know who's your race winner, surprise podium in the first race, the feature race. I am predicting probably, I'm going to say Roscoe for the race win. And surprise podium. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because it's wet for a start. There could be a chance of a safety car. And we don't know if it's going to be wet throughout the whole feature race or not. But surprise podium. I mean, Rapid Noodles is in P2. Little T's there. Korg's in P4. Would not be a surprise podium. Reptile would not be a surprise podium. I'm going to say I'm going to be boring, and I'm going to say Rapid Noodles as a surprise podium, and I think Abyss has returned from the Abyss.
I sure have. I'm back. I've got some pasta and I'm ready to go here in Hungary.
Well, I'll just talk in the chat, you know, talking to the viewers about my race winner and surprise podium. Why don't you give your race winner and surprise podium here tonight?
My race winner. Oh, you know what? I want to go. A dark horse is Broken Reptile and Chucky Snags make contact. Seeing them out of the formation lap. I think. Well, I'm going to say Roscoe's going to win this one. I think he's just going to have the overall pace. I think Korg's going to get P2. As I say that, Roscoe's put it in the wall in the formation lap. But yes, Roscoe to win. Korg P2. Little T will stay as is, P3. But someone, you know, a dark horse or someone... I'd say Rapid Noodles to win this is my dark horse. I haven't seen him race, so I can't really... I don't know if I can really call him a dark horse, but I'm going to.
Well, I've said Roscoe for race winner and Rapid Noodles as a surprise podium because I don't think Little T will be a surprise. I don't think Korg will be a surprise. I don't think Reptile will be a surprise. Maybe Snags might be a surprise. Storm Hutto would be a surprise for a podium here tonight.
I think everyone behind Chunky Snags would be a surprise, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, this could be a chance of a safety car. You just
with the
never
rain.
know, and we don't know if it's going to be raining the entire time or not. But we're going to get ready for 5 red lights. Here we go. We've got 5 lights.
Okay.
All right. And it's lights out and away we go. Roscoe gets off to a very good start. Little T's gone absolutely nowhere. Korg's up the P3, Rapid Noodles looking for the inside move. Toki Snags up the P4. Rapid Noodles down the inside. Oh, there's a big crash behind. Rapid Noodles ends up in the P1. Roscoe's in the P2. Korg's up in the P3. Snags in P4. Reptiles in P5. Oh, they got 2 wide Reptiles down the inside of Toki Snags into turn 3. As Snags goes so far out wide.
Well, there's a car even wider there. Oh, contact to the back! The Torix in the wall!
Oh my god! Roscoe and the Rapid has gone side by side. And Roscoe backs out. There's Korg up to P3. As Storm Hutto's been disqualified for going the wrong way. Oh dear. Bit of controversy at the start here as Little T's fallen down by P6. He had a woeful start. As Sydney Swan's lumbering in P11, I think he's got no front wing as well. I did see him spear off into the fence. And Sydney Swan has stopped once again. As something's happened with Snags. He looks like he's still got some front wing. As we're going to complete lap number 1. And what a chaotic opening lap here, ladies and gentle people. Oh my god, Reptile goes a little bit wide there. Will Little T take advantage? No, he won't. As Rapid Noodle comes around the final corner, he's going to complete the first lap. And he's taking the lead of Roscoe. Away from Roscoe, I should say. As Korg is not a minute 47 behind Roscoe. This game is just 10 out of 10. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh.
I've got the updated
But
timings.
Roscoe's had a moment. He's in the ground. Oh,
Must really not be suiting these wet conditions here at the moment. Korg and Rapid Noodle. Rapid Noodles almost looks like the favourite here at the moment in the wet conditions, but we'll see what Korg can do. Sydney Swan continuing to have issues down at turn 1 as Roscoe, jeez, there's a lot of wheel spin through the long right-hander in the second sector. And Korg now mounting a lot of pressure on Rapid Noodle, so I think has made a little bit of a mistake out of the chicane.
Oh dear. I'm just on board with Chunky Snags and I'm voted for P7. I mean, it's not the closest battle on track as Roscoe's catching up to Korg once again. But with the timing glitches on my end is just, you just don't know what times are. As Sydney Swan has retired, would that be a safety car? As Reptile goes a little bit wide. And Little T's up at the P4. Oh my god, they're going side by side here, ladies and gentlemen. There's F1 Fanatical. And Little T's back up into P4. So he's slowly making his way up as Roscoe looking for the inside move. Oh, oh my god, Korg and Roscoe's made contact. And Korg's facing, Fanatical's done the same thing. Snag's going to take advantage. Reptile's up in the P3. I think Roscoe's just waiting for Korg to come through. Yes, he is. Sydney Swan's left the session. He's totally forgot about the sprint race. And Jay Nickel looking for a move on the Korg. What is this race?
So something I would like to mention, Little T going from 3rd to 6th on lap 1. He's now up in a P2. He's 5 seconds off the leader, but that massive incident there between Korg and Roscoe is going to cost them potentially big points here and could get Little T a very nice podium after what was a shocking start from probably even his opinion.
Roscoe needs to get past Jay Nickel very, very quickly to keep up with VRF1 Korg, who's currently P2 in the standings, but he'll take the championship lead if he doesn't DNF in either of the feature or the sprint races. But Rapid Noodle 67 is just gone out for a picnic and just got himself nearly a 5-second gap over Little T. And Korg's looking for a move onto F1 Fanatical. Jay Nichols also looking for a move onto Notorious, but I think Notorious has overtaken him. But here comes Korg in the slipstream. Will he send it down the inside? Yes, he will. Over F1 Fanatical down the inside. And gets the move done. As Roscoe... Oh, he went for another slide. Fanatical's coming back at Korg. Down the inside at turn 3. As Roscoe's making a bit of a habit of making a little bit of a mistake. But Korg stays up at the P5. And now he can go chase after Chunky Snags, who's in a respectable P4. No one's got any penalties just yet. But the closest battle on track is 5th, 6th and 7th.
The key factor here now is how quickly can Roscoe clear Fanatical and keep the pressure on Korg. I do think these two are evenly matched. But I think Rapid Noodle probably about the pace of P3 if we're going off pure speed. But at the moment comfortably holding that 4.5 second lead over Little T from P2.
So we have two DNFs, Sydney Swan and Storm Hunter, so everybody's got points, but Roscoe goes deep. Fanatical's looking for a way back up at the P6. Oh my... But Roscoe's holding... Roscoe, bit of a tank slap for his Rapid is still still setting quick laps, but Little T comes back with a fast lap of his own. Roscoe around the outside hits the curb. Oh my god. There's gonna be an almighty crash. I mean, we've already seen one here tonight, but Roscoe has now cleared F1 Fanatical, is back up to P6.
Oh, Cody's had an issue. Oh, and he's used reset the track. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, Cody, no, you got caught on the stream too.
Oh dear.
No. That's a bit of a mess up from you, bud.
Ooh, that could have been a warning there for F1 Fanatical, and it looks like, it's my end at least, it looks like the rain has eased up a little.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Roscoe's made a big mistake there.
Oh, yeah, big mistake. That will be a definite warning. Probably his first one. Let me just have a look for you people. No, Roscoe did not even get a warning.
Got away with one there.
Yeah. Oh, surely that's a warning.
Korg now pulling up on the back of Chunky Snags slowly. And it'll be interesting to see if Chunky Snags really does put up a fight here with Korg, or just lets him go as Korg goes a little bit deep into the hairpin, brings it back online though. Well done to him. But currently down 1 position is Korg, and Roscoe, your biggest loser at the moment, down 5 positions from starting pole. Obviously, your biggest winner at the moment is Jay Nickel down in P9, up 3 spots, and having a good little start to this race. Currently 5 seconds behind Notorious ahead.
I would argue Rapid Noodles is probably the biggest winner, but Little T is slowly but surely catching back up, and I'm just looking at my chat. Unfortunately, Placid, Ben, we do not do peaceful, but we're open to suggestions. Is all I'll say. But Korg, as Abyss rightly mentioned, he was under a second, but Roscoe's under a second on Korg now. So Roscoe picking up the pace here. So the battle for 4th, 5th and 6th is now on.
Oh, Chunky's made an error there. Oh no, that was broken. Reptile taking too much curb there through the chicane. My apologies. Bit of wheel spin there from the VSR man. As we look to the front for a minute, not much happening in the middle at the moment. Just a bit of pressure being put on by Roscoe and Korg. Rapid Noodle currently controlling the field with a 4-second lead over Little T, and looking very comfortable in these conditions at the moment.
We shall see what his pace is like in the dry. Because don't forget, the sprint race after this will be in the dry. Cody has made another meal. The yellow flags, but he's up and going once again. And Roscoe's got an excellent run. Sets the fastest lap of the race so far.
He's up the inside.
Looking for a move down the inside. No.
He's kept it there.
It's Korg's giving him so much width. Doesn't want to repeat. But Roscoe with the better traction. Korg is just...
Oh, big error.
I think that might have been a little bit of contact.
They were nowhere near each other, brother.
Okay, so it was a back end loss then from Roscoe.
Yeah, brakes.
But the battle for P4 is still on. Snags still holding on to that P4. No one's got any penalties just yet. But everybody will get at least 1 point, because top 10 gets 1 point in the feature race, and then the sprint race, it's all half. Only the top 8 gets points in the sprint race. If you have missed any of our F2 races or any of our league races, do go check them out on our YouTube channel. they're all in a playlist for you to watch in a row, or if you want to watch back a certain race, please check it out. Give us a subscribe over there as well. We're nearly at 50 subscribers. We're about 22 away last time I checked. So any help will be much appreciated. Roscoe's got a better run out of the final corner and he's looking for a move on the Korg once again, but Korg has a better straight line speed. Looks like Roscoe might just have a little bit of more downforce, but Roscoe gets a penalty. Oh, Roscoe's into the fence, and that's all she wrote. That was a hard hit. I'm surprised he didn't lose a tyre there. But Reptile has also made a mistake. That's brought Chunky Snags into a fight for P3 now. And Korg's just right there as well. So now it's a battle between Reptile, Snags and Korg. Korg will take the lead of the championship after this round, as Dutchie is not here tonight. But any points as one of the constructors for MP will be a bonus, because neither Dutchie or Auction Thief are here tonight in the Univertosi cars. But we do have a 3-race scrap on for P3, as Little T now is 1.7 seconds behind Rapid Noodles, and Cody has made another mistake, which is unfortunate. So we might have a battle for the lead here tonight. As Reptile's now in.
I'm muted. I knew that. I knew that. Oh, I was talking that whole time. He doesn't have front wing damage. Interesting.
So Thoris and Roscoe is now in. So obviously people will be not doing the no stop. But Little T is coming back up to Rapidoodle.
Oh yeah, what's happened there?
Snags has got himself up into P3.
Oh, Stormhunter's already filed an incident report.
Oh dear.
That took long. Not.
Oh dear. Is all I'll say. Roscoe needs a safety car to happen, just to help him catch back up to the pack.
Yeah, he's like more than half a lap down at this stage, so he's got a lot of work to do here in the final 10 laps if he even wants to move up from P10 on the grid.
And get more than 1 point. I'm on board with Little T. Let's see what the leaders do. Will either one of them come in?
Rapid in. Little T's going to try and go for the overcut.
Jay Nichols got a penalty as War Machine 5040 has joined. Oh dear. And he's left the session. Oh dear.
Where is Rapid Noodles going to feed out here? Behind Korg! Let's go. Korg stopped. Did he not?
No, Little T.
Okay, sorry.
Little T.
Apologies.
Little T's had a spin.
Oh no, Did he reset the track or not?
No, he didn't. Snags is now taking the lead of the race.
Provisionally. Oh no, Roscoe, what's happened, mate?
It looks like he's still got some front wing, but the big story is now Little T has lost the lead of this race after that spin. So let's just have a look up to leader. It's 17 seconds. Rapidoodle's going to win this race.
Hold your horses,
Roscoe's...
we've got 9 laps to go here, brother.
Oh,
what's happened to Roscoe?
I've gone early again.
Oh, Roscoe, mate, what is going on here?
Oh dear, Ross.
Time to bring it into the pits and retire, mate.
Why?
You need to stop doing
front-
this. If the leaders come around, you're gonna get a penalty for this.
Fanatical has a 3-second time penalty, but the story is there's a battle for the leader. Snags has a bit of a tank slapper. Well, go right on board with Cork now. Let's have a look and see what the front three do. Will they come in?
I'd say everyone in, right? No? Chunky?
Snags
What are you doing?
now. Little T's coming in. Cork's coming in. So Rabbit Noodles will take P2. Snags has stayed out. And Roscoe's probably going to get 1 championship point unless something drastic happens.
Well, he's nearly a lap down now. He's half the straight away from being a lap down.
And T and Cork have not made it to the pit boxes yet, and there it is. Rapid Noodles is up into P2. Jay Nickel is staying out as well. Roscoe has had another crash, and he's going to let Snags go through. I have no idea what he's doing.
And he's got a 10-second penalty.
Reptile's up into P4. He's made the overcut work on Little T. So will this put Reptile up into P3?
Not quite.
Maybe even P2 because Nickel and Snags has not pitted yet.
Oh yeah, no, good point.
Snags is 15 seconds ahead of Rabbit Noodles with 9 laps to go. Unless a safety car were to come out right now, I think Rabbit Noodles might win this unless Snags is gonna do the 0 stop.
I tell you what, Roscoe in a lot of Spain without the S at the moment.
Ooh, Snags hits the curb, he pushes him out wide. And he's staying out. Interesting.
That's just silly, in my opinion. Why would you risk a puncture at the end? For a good position for him at the moment. He's effectively P3, but I think if he stays out much longer, he's going to drop down to an effective P6. And if any longer, it might be a P7, but maybe risking the puncture is worth it for the race win.
Yeah, well, Jay Nickel is staying out. Roscoe's betting every which way. He's been left by the entire field here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a battle off for 4th, 5th, and 6th between Reptile, Little T, and VR from Korg. This could get spicy here, ladies and gentlemen. 8 laps to go.
Chunky's going to come out right in the middle of this pack at this stage. If he's going to pit, he's got to do it this lap. Has to be this lap.
I wish this game would show us the tyre wear. Because the tyre wear on Snags will be interesting. Same with Jay Nickel. Like, don't forget about Jay Nickel as well, as Roscoe is he's DNF'd. He's retired.
Yep, I do not blame him.
Yeah, as I was saying, Jay Nickel is in a very respectable P3, and he must be feeling some tyre wear at this stage because Reptile T and Korg are very much catching him.
They're on him now.
Yes, Reptile goes a little bit wide, but the thing is though, Nickel does have a penalty. I think it's only just the one. Let me just check. Yeah, it's just the one. So he'll go down to P6. So he'll lose about 3 positions. But if the cars behind him keep battling, he'll be home and hosed. But Rapid Doodles is also catching up to Chunky Snags. Can he hold on for 7 laps? Can Chunky Snags?
He must be going for it then, eh?
For 7 laps. As Cordia is into the pit lane, he's had enough of those wets.
Well, he hasn't made a pit stop yet. That's his first pit stop.
And he's got a penalty.
Jay Nickel under severe pressure here. Broken Reptile all over him. Is he going to be able to go up the inside or around the outside? Surely not here, Broken. Surely not. Oh, these cars just don't have the downforce to do that. Will he go around the outside here? I find this a very good overtaking opportunity late on the brakes around this corner.
Little T around the outside. No.
Oh, Cork's on his inside.
Cork. Yeah. I literally looked back and I saw Cork's car there. Oh, Nico's going to have a massive train on him. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Alright.
I'm going to be on board with Korg here and just watch how this unfolds from the driver at the back of the field. Broken Reptile putting immense pressure on Jay Nicol here at the moment. He needs to be careful he doesn't get involved in a collision here that's just unnecessary. Passing slower drivers can be quite difficult here at times, especially with the rain definitely not helping with the confidence under acceleration, as Jay Nicol's just got that at the moment over Broken Reptile. He gives him a bit of a squeeze, but that's fair enough for the time being. Broken Reptile out wide now. Little T and Cork could really benefit from this. Little T around the outside. What's Cork doing? Cork's sitting back at the moment, waiting for the error to come. I'd say it's not far away. Broken Reptile gets the exit. Jay Nicol's gone absolutely nowhere off the final corner, but he's got the straight line speed. He must be using that dry setup, which is assisting him down the straight. He's gone deep though. He keeps it fairly straight.
Oh, Cork! Oh, but Cork looking for a move there, but nothing doing there. If Fanatical can pick up his pace, he could be in within a shout here of a podium. As Little T's up at the P4, he's looking for a mover on Jay
Oh
Nicol.
no, not here. Not here, lads. I've missed it! Oh no, I haven't. It's all good. Oh, Broken now.
Oh my god, Reptile! And there's Cork. Oh
Right
my god,
around the outside.
Back
It's not
on
going to get there. Cork's on the
POV.
inside.
Reptile's lost another position. He's down to P6.
No, what has happened there for Reptile? Cork's made a huge error in the chicane. Broken's just not going to be close enough. That's a shocking camera angle. Let's not use that one.
The gap at the front is 7 seconds.
I don't think Rapid Noodle's doing enough here, to be honest. I think Chunky's got this. Given that he doesn't, the tyres don't fall off. But back to this battle. Jay Nicol doing Little T an absolute favour here, holding up Korg and Broken. How long will this last, though? Korg does seem very, very confident on these tyres. Rapid Noodles, that's a fast lap of the race, a 1:42.3. Jay Nicol, watch out, mate. Gee whiz. Very close to coming back straight into VRF1 Korg. Oh, Korg got that good of a drive.
And Fanatical must be listening to the stream because he has picked up his pace and he's 1.5 seconds behind Broken Reptile. It was about 4 seconds. And Korg's still stuck behind Jay Nicol.
Oh, no, for
like sector 2, it's Kodia. Just getting out of the way for Chunky Snags. It is 5 seconds with 5 laps remaining.
Chunky's feeling it now, I think. But as we're seeing right now, you can defend very, very hard here, and Jay Nicol is doing an absolutely fantastic job here, holding P4 from two of the faster guys in the league, if not the cup. Like, probably we're talking top 5 speed-wise in the league, and will definitely in this special F2 league, Korg at least, definitely one of the fastest. But that time trial setup doing Broken Reptile pretty nicely, actually.
It is now 3.8 between Snags and Rapid Noodles. I'm still on board with Broken Reptile, Korg, and Jay Nicol. Fanatical's 1.2 behind.
Oh, there
Nicol
it
makes
is.
a mistake. There's a mistake. Oh! Oh no! Oh, that. I'm surprised. Yep, front wing damage for Broken Reptile.
Fanatical's looking at P5 here. He just keeps it clean.
And Korg is he's over 4 seconds behind Little T now. And Reptile's into the fence. Yep, he's coming in. As Little T sets the fastest lap of the race.
Showing that these guys definitely had a lot more pace. They were just being held back as Korg, sorry, my apologies, Fanatical going up the inside of Nicol, made it look easy as anything. Made Korg, Little T, and Broken Reptile look silly almost there. But yeah, Fanatical up to P5 now. A brilliant effort from him. That's just what it does when you keep it clean and keep yourself in a good position and not doing anything stupid. He's now going to probably claim that P5 quite comfortably. But the battle at the lead now, 1.3 seconds, 3 laps to go next time around. What are your thoughts here for us?
Well, I think Rapid Noodles has got this. I think Rapid Noodles has got this. Unless something happens between Snags and Rapid Noodles. I've been known to give out omens. If you just look at France, just look at the France race. I've been known to give out omens. I think this is Rapids to lose, and Snags goes a little bit wide. But now let's have a look and see who's got the better straight line speed. I think it's Snags does have the better straight line speed, and if these cars had the option, this is into weather now.
Yes, 100%. What a move from Rapid. Laid on the brakes around the outside. P1 is his, and you'd assume with that, unless he makes a mistake, that'll be the race win with it, and 25 points, and depending on if he has the fastest lap, maybe a couple more to add on to that. Jay Nichols pit. Oh no. He's gone to the softs. DRS enabled. Hold on.
Ooh, okay.
We've got an issue for Little T. Little T's made a mistake. This puts Korg right back in it here for the battle for P3. A 20-second gap between Chunky and Little T. I don't think that will matter. I was thinking the rain was lighting up, but I didn't think it was lightening up this much. We've got Jay Nickel on the soft tyres, we've got DRS enabled, and we've got Korg putting pressure on Little T, who is, again, I'm just going to say, Fanatical sitting at the back here, minding his own business, but if these two get a scrap, this could be a brilliant drive for Fanatical to get the podium.
Snags is coming in. Snags is coming in. Rapid Doodle stayed out. I think it's softs. It stopped raining completely. It looks like a bone. It's a dry track. Has Snags done the almighty of?
And Little T's going to stay out. Korg's in.
Fanatical is staying out. What does Notorious do?
I think Notorious stays out. Not much he can really gain, in my opinion. Jay Nickel, 18 seconds behind him. I don't think that was the play. There's only 2 laps to go in this race. I think for Chunky it was worth it because I think he will be able to close up what is 7 seconds to Little T, but I don't think Korg is. Korg's still in the lane at the moment. Only now does he get out. He's going to lose. Sorry, that's a lapped car, but he's down to P6 and he's a pit stop behind Notorious. I don't think that was the play.
Well, Snags is gaining on Fanatical like no tomorrow. I think Snags will get P2 here. What the? Let's have a look at Rapid Noodles. Well, he has to stay out. Yep, he's staying out.
He's got 24 seconds, unless he has a massive fuck up on this last lap. He's going to have this comfortably. I think Chunky's got Fanatical into turn 1 here, but as I was saying, Fanatical's P3 currently. It's not going to last overly long, as he's really struggling on those wet tyres through the second last corner, but one of the better drives I've seen in this league at the moment is, Fanatical's got absolutely nothing. He's getting pushed through the final corner, and Chunky will fly past to take P3, and I'm assuming on this last lap he may be able to catch up to Little T. But we've got a problem for someone.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's just Fanatical.
Fanatical's out of fuel!
Oh, no.
On the last lap, no, Fanatical, what's happened, mate? Top 3, all with no even warning light, and Fanatical's out of fuel. Actually, sorry, I don't even have a warning light for Fanatical, but that's just cruel luck at this stage of the race. He will lose, I think, all the spots that he had. But I'm still saying my driver of the day is going to be Fanatical. A brilliant drive. Chunky has quite easily gotten past Little T. Oh, but that's just heartbreak there for Fanatical. Looking like grabbing 12 points in this one. Got a problem for Korg. He's out of fuel too! Korg's out of fuel!
Oh, wow.
Our race leader is not out of fuel. He is absolutely fine. He's going to come around the final corner here very, very slowly on the wet tyres on the bone-dry track almost. Up to 4th, up to 5th, then across the line, your race winner is Rapid Noodles, 67, here in Hungary for the feature race.
What a drive by Rapid Noodles. Literally took the lead on the first lap and has not looked back. Snags took a gamble.
Absolutely worked.
And he's got P2 fastest lap. Little T will get himself a podium. Jay
Nichols P4!
But he'll lose that to Notorious. But it looks like
Notorious has got a puncture, sorry. God, my English went absolutely nowhere there. Notorious with a puncture, Fanatical out of fuel still. Korg still out of fuel. Broken Reptile's going to come around. He's going to take Korg's P7. Oh, that's cruel.
Or will he? Will Reptile want P8? No, he's going to settle for P2.
Oh,
and Korg will get P8 and starts on pole position for the sprint race.
Shall be back.
What a chaotic race. Driver of the day, Jay Nickel, 2002. Well, this is given this his driver of the day to F1 Fanatical. Jay Nickel P4, not a bad result. But for me, I'm going to give my driver of the day to Chunky Snags. Very, very well done. Stay out as late as you can. Get onto the softs. He still finished with P2, but more importantly, he got the fastest lap point as well. So that extra point will help him in the championship. And here is the final race results. We got Rapid Noodles winning from P2. Chunky Snags P2 with the fastest lap of the race as well. Little T P3. J Nickel P4. Notorious P5. F1 Fanatical P6. Reptile P7. Korg P8. Kodia P9. And our DNFs are Roscoe, Sydney Swan, and Storm Hutto. So Korg will start on pole position for the sprint race. Reptile P2. Rapid Noodles will start P8. Snags P7. So it's going to be a dry race. And the results so far, Rapid Noodles has shot up the leaderboard. Snags is in P2, as obviously. And Little T P3. So we're going to wait for the sprint race. And that's going to... We're hoping for a very much calmer sprint race. Hopefully. But we shall see. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, dry sprint race. I think we've had Sydney Swan as well. Got 11 drivers, only the top 8 will get points, so 3 drivers will miss out. Oh, this is going to be an intense race. Give me 1 second. We need. Actually, we'll do the calendar at the end. This is a good opportunity to promote tomorrow's Sunday race. Not sure who's commentating Sunday's race, whether it's me
If it
or
even gets commentated.
Well, as I was saying, if it's me, then tune in at 4 p.m. on the FormulaOCE Twitch account for F1 Sunday. It's going to be an absolute banger of a Hungarian Grand Prix.
Where Aberto will take the flag and win the race.
Alright, so tyre choices are everybody on the medium except for Roscoe Arm, he's on the softs. Not a bad boy.
I
He's only
disagree.
got the 4. He's well. I think he's much more better in the dry than in the wet. He's probably thinking maybe a safety car. Well, no safety cars happen in the feature race, so this could be interesting. Roscoe's only got 4 points for the entire weekend so far, as he DNF'd in the feature race. Rapid Noodles 67 in P8, Snags in P7.
I think Korg a good chance to win this one. If he can keep it facing forward, that is.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think Korg will win this one. Who do you think will be a surprise podium? I mean, P3, 4, and 5 are surprise. Would be a surprise podium.
Yeah, 100%. Any of those 3 would be a massive surprise.
Yeah, I mean, Snags got onto the podium, and
I'm not really surprised by it. He was a very good driver.
I'm going to say
My surprise podium, F1 Fanatical, dude. I'm just gonna say it. I think he's got it.
I'm going to say Jay Nickel.
I think he only got P4 because of the strategy.
Sorry, Notorious, but I think Jay Nickel might just have a little bit more pace than both Fanatical and Notorious.
Why am I watching Stormhunter?
I don't know.
There we go.
Alright. No one's going yet. This game is just 10 out of 10. As there goes Sydney Swan's ghosted car.
Yep. That's always good. This game is brilliant. There we go.
And it's lights out, and away we go. Cole gets off to a fantastic start. Fanatical is up at a P3, but oh my God, Jay Nickel! Oh, big contact between Nickel and Fanatical. Oh my God, that was a horrendous dive bomb. And Reptile's back up to P3. Fanatical looking down the inside. Notorious is in P5 at the moment, but oh my God. What did I just witness? And Korg just is off on his own at the moment. I've put the Mickey on Jay Nickel.
Oh no!
Oh, there's contact!
We've got 3 cars involved. Chunky Snags, Little T, and I think that's
Cordia.
Cordia.
Yeah. Cordia, 5-second penalty. Collision with Snags. Roscoe's up at the P7. And Reptiles, he has some breathing space at the moment. Rapid Noodles is up for the P4.
Roscoe, is he going to go up the inside here? No, he's not.
It will be P3 once everybody ever takes Swan's ghosted car.
That's
Notorious
a
down
brilliant
the inside. Bit of contact between Notorious and Fanatical. Oh my god, they're going so slow for Roscoe's likely. But Roscoe around the outside.
He's on the grass!
Oh my god. Gotta give him room there for that Notorious. And Roscoe.
Oh, he doesn't. Interesting.
Little T, 5-second penalty.
Yes, a little T chunky had done.
Yeah. It's a shame for Chunky Snags. I mean, his only hope is a safety car. But
Little T was doing really well and did well in the feature race too, so he'll be disappointed to be out of the points at the moment, but hopefully he can do something about that. But Borg currently has a 3-second lead over Broken Reptile.
Well, on my game, it's 1.6 seconds, 1.7. Torres gets a 3-second time. It gets a time penalty. Korg is negative at minute 26 behind Sydney Swan, so that's just fantastic. As Roscoe goes up into P6. Oh my god. So now he's cleared Torres. Can he get clear of
Fanatical? What have you done?
And challenge Rapid Noodles? As Korg sets the fast lap of the race right now. And here comes Roscoe. He's going to make this look easy down the inside for P5, and he's got it. But Fanatical does the switchback of dreams. They're going side by side here to turn 3.
Roscoe big deep. Don't turn back on him. Oh my days.
Oh, and he holds on to P5.
That's a warning.
Rapid Noodles looking for a move onto Broken Reptile for what would it be P2, as Korg's now officially into the lead of the race.
Fanatical struggling now. Big pressure on Broken Reptile here from Rapid Noodles. Battle for P2 at the moment. Oh, that's... yeah, no, you can't overtake now. You can't overtake now. You've cut the corner. No. Thank you. I'm glad he backed out of that because that was just unfair. He ran wide and then still went for the move, so... I'm glad he backed out.
I know it said dry, but dark clouds are still hanging about. Could we see some weather happening? As Rapid Noodles will have DRS. Roscoe sets the fastest lap of the race. Reptile's up to the fence,
that's way too deep. But Broken's gone equally as deep.
But Rapid Noodles will have DRS to keep him ahead.
Yep.
On this
Job
little
done.
bit of a straight to turn 3, and he's got the move done for P2. And Roscoe is up into P4.
But will those tyres be able to hold on to the end of the race? That will be a very, very big thing in the scheme of this race. Sydney Swan is going to be disqualified as he left the race. So effectively, Fanatical P5, Notorious P6, Stormhunter P7, and Kodia will be rounding out your points for the time being. 4 laps into this race. Broken Reptile and Roscoe now within each other's DRS. Broken Reptile actually only just holding on to Rapid Noodle's DRS. Can he hold on to it down through the final sector? He's about 8/10. He doesn't want to lose much more time here. Rapid Noodles looks very fast, but I think Korg's got this one, eh? What do you reckon, Morris?
Yeah, well, Korg's 5 seconds ahead of Rapid. I think Korg will win this. I think Rapid will be P2. Roscoe's looking for P3. Roscoe's looking for it right now, but as Reptile, is that Roscoe go through? Which, I mean, he'll have a chance to come back at him later on when Roscoe's tyres wear off. But he wants to have a shot at Rapid Noodles. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing podium interviews. So tune in after the race when Abyss invites our top 3 for the entire weekend. Currently, Rapid is winning the entire weekend.
By a country mile, I think.
Only 5 points. Only 5 points, but the man in P2 is down in P12. So
ART will be loving Rapid Noodles. I don't know who the actual drivers for ART are, but they'll be loving him here for helping him out in the constructors big time in this one.
I believe it's... I think one of them's Paddy Crow. I believe. Don't quote me if I'm wrong.
Oh, Roscoe, that's very deep, my friend. As we're going to have a quick look at the penalties here. 3 seconds for Fanatical, 3 seconds for Notorious. Gotti has got 5, as well as Little T's with 5, and then Jay Nickel and Chunky with 3 seconds each. So your winner of the round, or the race at the moment, about halfway through after next time round. Roscoe up 7 positions, Rapid Noodle up 6, as they are currently in a tight battle. Roscoe on the softs, everyone else on the medium tyres. I'm not sure about the back two actually. Yeah, no, everyone other than Roscoe on the medium tyres is Rapid Noodle's going to get that 3 second time penalty. Now that's very interesting.
Yeah, that is very interesting, because now he could lose the podium here. If Reptile picks up the pace, he could be on for a P2 here.
I think Reptile has a very good chance of P2 actually with Rapid Noodle's penalty, and then VSR Roscoe. Soft tyres just absolutely falling off here in the next few laps. I'm very excited to see how he deals with the tyre wear. He's been pushing pretty hard, hence by the fact that he's now pushing P2 from starting, what was it, P10 on the grid. So I think it'll be interesting, but I do think Broken Reptile on for at least a podium here after the fact.
Oh, Rapid Noodles getting a bit squirmy there. Roscoe with the DRS helping him out, and he gets up into P2. I think now Reptile is seeing Rapid Noodles have a 3 second time, but he's like, alright lads, I'm gonna go for P2 here.
We've got a move between Stormhunter and Notorious. Oh, contact!
Oh, contact! How did none of them go into the fence there? They're going side by side. Stormhunter 3 second time penalty.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, jeez.
Oh.
They're so close. Oh, this is hard. Oh, the squeeze. Oh, that's a lot of curve for Storm.
There's a lot of penalties every which way. At the moment, the only ones without penalties are Coil, Roscoe, and Broken Reptile.
Sydney's one. Oh, wait, no, hold on, that's, yep. My bad.
And Stormhunter is up into P60, ladies and gentlemen. Some very good points here for the championship, or for the standings, I should say.
Spots. Brilliant drive from Stormhunter here at the moment. If he can hold on to that P6, halving his starting position, that'd be a brilliant effort from him, but I think it'll be a race-long battle here with Notorious.
Well, if Stormhunter can pick up his pace, he can catch up to Fanatical. Penalties. He's got 6 seconds while Fanatical has 3. So, Roscoe has now got a penalty.
I think Roscoe's feeling the end of those soft tyres now.
Yep. Jay Nickel is finally up at the P9. So, Sydney Swan just falling down by the wayside. Notorious is still right there on the Storm Hutto. So now it's a battle between Roscoe and Rapid Noodles for P2. It was Roscoe's to lose, but now, ooh, big lockup from Roscoe. I'm not sure what battle Abyss is on at the moment.
I was just kind of looking at Korg, seeing how he was going, and now I'm back on this battle for the P2.
Alright, well I'll jump on to Notorious's battle with Storm Hutto for P6 and 7.
Oh, Rapid Noodles closing big time here in a turn 1. Is he going to go for the dive bomb off the inside? He's going to opt out of that, but try and get a good exit out of turn 1. Fails to do so, and the DRS just isn't strong enough on the straight. The straight just needs to be about 100 metres longer, I've found, in my practice for the race tomorrow. It's just not long enough to make a move if you're not already alongside.
Storm Hutto goes a little bit wide into turn 1. And Notorious cannot take advantage of that.
Graining on Notorious's front left.
Yeah,
got an issue. It's Roscoe.
It's Ross.
And there's the mistakes failing him again. My apologies. I went off that battle for 2 seconds and Roscoe had a mistake. So yeah, apologies there, but the mistakes are cursing him here at the moment in F2. The mistakes cost him the entire race last time. And now those softs will be well and truly gone. The front right has definitely looked better. But I think with Rapid getting past quite easily, I think Broken's just going to have to settle for P3 here. However, the 3-second penalty I've forgotten about. Yeah, it is still 3 seconds, so Broken, if he can just get within that 3 seconds, could be on for a very, very good P2.
Roscoe's going to come. Oh my god, Notorious nearly hits the fence at pit entry. Oh, Roscoe's got a 5-second penalty, and will not be surprised to see him retire from session. Nah, he's going to continue on. Oh, Notorious has gone to the curb, and he's into the fence. Front wing damage.
Yeah, no front right end plate.
Reset. No reset the track there. Very well done for Notorious. And so now he'll be coming into the pit lane for a new wing.
Mistakes really catching them out now. Very interesting. Remember, we had very big issues with fuel at the end of that race, of the previous feature race. Korg and, was it Fanatical? Running out of fuel at the end of the race, so we could still see more drama here while there is absolutely no action going on. We've actually got a battle for P11 here with the team Chunky. That's about the closest battle we've got at the moment. Everyone else just a bit spaced out at the moment towards the later stage of this race.
Well, I'm just having a look at penalties. Rapid Noodles got 3, Fanatical's got 3, Storm Hutto has 6, Cordia has 5, Notorious has 9, J Nickel has 3, Roscoe has 11, Little T has 5, and Snags has got 3. So those are your penalty situations at the moment. Yellow is Notorious. Could this be safety car? Oh my god, he's oh, it's a VSC!
How has he done that?
Oh, oh my, bring out the safety car, Codemasters!
The front left was he going into the pits or what?
Yeah, he was going to the pits. He had to go into the pits due to a front wing damage. Oh dear, bring out the big boy safety car. Codemasters.
That would have really spiced it up. Korg with a 12.5 second lead. And that would have helped Broken. That would have basically handed Broken P2 on a silver platter.
Yeah. Oh,
Notorious
dear.
not happy. He's instantly left.
Ross goes back up in the points. as I have no idea what Abyss is doing.
Sorry.
And we go on green flag racing. It's 12.3 the gap. Reptile's under 3 seconds now.
Not
3
quite.
seconds. It was 2.8.
I have a feeling Reptile's going to do this.
Can Roscoe nab a P7? I think that's as high as he'll get in this race, potentially. He needs to gap Nickel quite a bit.
Well, we've got a quiet period in this race. I'll keep an eye out, but I think it's only right to go on board here for the rest of this lap with Korg. No commentary and just pure game sounds with your race leader. So yeah, very good lap from Korg. He just looks so in control, but I'm not really sure what's happened to Roscoe, but he's been disqualified from the race, and that'll be back-to-back no-point finishes. But all of a sudden, this battle between Little T and Chunky Snags is important. It's the battle for the final point in this one. Who do you think's got it?
So I was on board with Roscoe and I saw what happened. Reptile was under 3 seconds now of Rapid Noodle, so P2 is looking inbound. And well, at the moment, Little T has P8.
But he's got an extra 2 seconds of penalties on Chunky. It was, I don't know, about a second and a half, nearly 2 seconds now, down on Little T. So he's got to just keep it going here with 2 laps to go. But I think Little T might just be able to hold on to this final point.
Well, Snags has nabbed DRS thanks to Swan's ghosted car, so that'll help him out very much so. As we've got 2 laps remaining, Korg virtually at the final corner, and he's gonna start the final lap in first place. This has been a chaotic Hungarian Grand Prix.
You missed Britain, my friend. This has nothing on Britain.
You missed France.
Yes, I did.
This has nothing on France as well, but this race has still been chaotic in its own right.
I reckon Reptile 2 seconds on Noodles now.
Yep. Actually, let's just have a look. Reptile's only got the 1 warning, so he does have a corner cut token up his sleeve if he needs it, which I would not suggest doing. Stormhutto looking for a P4 here. Can he get P4? No, he can't. Unless Fanatical gets like 6 corner cutting penalties on this lap.
No, he only needs 1 penalty. He's got 3 at the moment. Stormhutto's only got 6, so Stormhutto obviously has to make the move, but yeah. Don't know if Storm's got that one, but he's done brilliantly. P5. What a drive from Stormhutto at the moment.
I'm on board with Korg. Coming towards the final corner to win the sprint race. It's been a dominant race for VI von Korg, and that's the lead of the championship. He takes the lead with 6 rounds to go. Rapid Noodles will finish P2 on track, but Reptile will nab that from penalties. Yes, he will. So Reptile's P2, Rapid Noodles P3, F1 Fanatical will finish P4. Storm Hutto P5. What a drive from those two. Kodia will finish P6. Little T and Chunky Snakes catching up to Jay Nickel. And there's confirmation. Kodia with P6. Jay Nickel is under pressure from Little T. There's some last lap drama here, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Nickel
Little
goes
T's gonna lose
wide.
the point anyway.
Oh my god, down the inside.
Oh, no!
Oh, there's contact. Oh, there's contact. Chunky Snacks, he's in P8. Oh my god.
Korg was gonna finish P9 anyway, but crazy ending.
Oh, wowzers. Last lap drama. Thank you very much. Driver leg, Codemasters are giving it to Storm Hutto.
Couldn't agree
Bess,
more.
who are you? Alright. Well, Bess is giving it to Storm Hutto. Wowzers.
Could not agree more. Who are you giving it to?
You know what? I'll give it to Fanatical.
Didn't he
I'll
go
give it to
backwards?
Why not? Still, I'll give it to Fanatical. It's probably more points than he might have been expecting. Who knows? But a P5 is still very, very handy. Fanatical P3. He lost one position, so I mean,
Korg slips on the
it
podium.
is what it is.
Equal with
So
Chunky.
So Korg wins, followed by Reptile, Rapid Noodles, Fanatical, Storm Hunter, Kodia, Jay Nickel, and Chunky Snags. Little T misses out on points. Sydney Swan, Roscoe, and Notorious our DNFs.
I would like to
So
know
Rapid Noodles wins.
that Chunky getting that point in the second race of the sprint race, that final point has actually secured him P2 over P3, which is just so much of a difference in the grand scheme. He's going to take the overall P2 and a good effort from him.
So who's the results of the weekend? Rapid Noodles wins the entire weekend, followed by Snags and Korg. Reptile misses out in P4, Fanatical P5, so good handy points for him. Little T finishes in P6, J Nickel P7, Notorious P8, Kodia P9, Storm Hunter P10, and Roscoe P11, with Sydney Swan 12th and last. I think everybody is in. We're missing
Korg.
one more. Korg.
Send him another invite. Oh, never mind. Here he is.
Don't forget to include the audios. If we include audios.
Yes.
Bess, do you want to let us off?
Yeah, why not? Korg! P3 today. Disappointing, almost feature race with contact with Roscoe and a few issues going through, but you showed some really good pace, and then you really got the chance to show it off in the sprint race, winning it by, how much was it? It was 14 or so seconds over P2 of Broken Rep 2, so a brilliant result for you, and just let us know from your POV how you feel about this weekend and taking the lead of the championship with only 6 rounds to go.
Yeah, I think I was a bit more nervous than I should have been. All I could think of was not scoring at all. But like Roscoe's weekend and that playing in the Dutchies' favour. But nah, I had a shocker in the feature race. Just, I think after the incident with Roscoe, I just couldn't recover.
Yeah,
but the sprint race was awesome.
Yeah, we didn't see much of you. We watched about half of one of your laps, but
I wouldn't have blamed you.
yeah,
Nothing going on around me.
no, not at all. Just straight up controlling the pace in that one, and a great result for you.
Yes.
You've taken the lead in the championship over Dutchy. Belgium is next week. How are you feeling about that?
I've raced it before in F2, so hopefully Hopefully I could pick up a couple more podiums, try and keep the lead over Dutchy. But yeah, I do like Spa, so happy for a good result.
Alright,
the
well, 6 rounds to go, and the lead of the championship has changed. Big things happening in Wednesday night and Saturday nights, but Sunday afternoon has been a bit more lackluster with terms of championship, but hopefully that can change up. Well done, Korg, and congratulations on taking the lead in the championship, especially at this late in the season.
Cheers, mate.
We'll move on to the man who finished P2, Chunky Snags. Well, that 1 point at the end got you P2. Tell us what happened at turn 4 in the sprint race.
The car in front hit the death curb and spun, and then it just cleaned me and Little T up, which sucks because he didn't even get damage. Only me and Little T got damage, and we were just bystanders. And then it puts us 40 seconds off the pack because changing your wings in F2 takes like another 15 seconds. So yeah, it was pretty boring race, the sprint race.
All right, well that's the sprint race done. Let's talk about your feature race. Was the plan to do the no stop, or once you saw it dry, what did the weather indicator say at the start of the race? Was it raining all the way through?
Yeah,
was there...
the last 2 tiles were dry because I don't trust Jeff, but that pre-race menu's usually pretty accurate, pretty much always, I feel. So yeah, it was the last 2 tiles, so ended up 2 or 3 laps on the softs, and they were rapid, so it worked out.
Yeah, I think
My
you
front-
had probably the best strategy in the feature race, and the best executed. I don't think you just quite had the pace to beat our round winner of
I kind of gave up because he was so close. I started really slowing the pace down because in these cars I slide all over the place, so just to minimise the wear, and it worked out because the guys behind were really far off, so I knew I'd be able to get P2.
Yeah, so
I mean, you got P2 and the fastest lap point, which...
Oh yeah, that helped too. Yeah.
Yeah, which also helped in the grand scheme of things. Not sure where that puts you in the standings. What's your motivation for the rest of the season now? In terms of the championship standings, like, are you looking top 10, top 5, maybe?
Oh, I don't even know where I am. I've had a few shockers, couple DNFs. You make one bit of contact in these cars and you just go spinning. So I have no idea where I even am in the championship.
I believe you are top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you're P6.
Oh yeah.
You were 25 points behind Meek.
He didn't score any, so you'll be 4 points behind him now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a lot of points in F2.
Yeah. So now that you know, are you looking to solidify top 10, or do you have your sights set on a top 5 finish?
Oh, yeah, we'll get a top 5. We'll see, but Belgium, especially in these cars, I'm thinking of a colossal pile-up lap 1, but...
Well, it's going to be interesting. So...
It is not going to be good.
We'll move swiftly on to our race... weekend winner, Rapid Noodles. Was this your first time driving at the F2s, or have you done other leagues with the F2s?
I only done them in like 5 lappers. Sorry, I'm a bit sick as well, so I have no voice for the moment. But I used to do 5 lappers with F2s, so know a bit of my experience with them.
Well, your pace showed, considering like you dominated the first, like the feature race. Like, Soon as you got into the lead, there was no looking back. Was that your mindset going into the race? You started P2, missed out on pole by I think it was like under half a tenth. Was that your mindset? Just get in front of Roscoe and just say goodbye to everybody.
Pretty much. I knew like the rain is one of my specialties, so I just took that into consideration and just started. Just didn't turn back really.
The sprint race probably a little different. Like, let's talk about the penalty. What did you make of it? Was it a stupid penalty, or did you have another option to cut the corner, or what happened?
I was very eager, just a lot of pace. But again, I was very eager just to either get away or to overtake. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's a stupid penalty, but I wouldn't say it was no other option. It was just a bit of a stupid situation I was in, but end of the day, it's a penalty. Can't do anything.
Well, I think that's it for me. You got anything, Abyss?
No, I think overly compared to Bahrain, it was less dramatic, but I think that's okay because Britain was absolutely ridiculous. And just congratulations to our top three. Korg here again. He's been here a lot recently, and that's showing now. He's leading the championship, so congratulations to him again. Well done to I keep forgetting your name, dude. Rapid Noodles.
Snags.
On your first round win, and I believe it's your first race.
Refuse, yes.
The Formula 2 and just Formula
Yeah, good day,
OCE.
yeah.
So very, very well done. 35 points, and just a great weekend for you. And Chunky Snags, always consistent, and well done for you. I think you're probably pushing top 8 or something in the championship at the moment now. So yeah, it's going to be a good final 6 rounds, and I'm expecting to see these 3 drivers up here again next week.
Oh, don't get your chickens just yet. I mean, that happened. That bite me in the ass tonight already. So don't get your chickens just yet. So next couple of races, we got Belgium, Monza, and Singapore. So the next 3.
I'm so keen for Singapore. Singapore.
Yeah, it's a nice track.
So keen.
The next 3 are gonna be full on. So do tune in next Saturday for F2 Saturday at Belgium. Tune in tomorrow at 4 PM for F1 Sunday, pending if I'm commentating or if someone else is commentating. Here at Hungary, F1 Wednesday, Mitchie will be in the commentary box, and we're at Belgium. Once the settings are all done, I'll leave them at the end of the video for YouTube. Subscribe, follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on Twitch as well. And until next week, it is a goodbye, and we'll see you at Belgium. See ya!
See ya!